whenever Adaku's on with us, her fabrics fly out. They just sell so quickly. And I mean, I'm not surprised. I mean, they are just exquisite. Now, I'm not going to spend ages talking about this because Adaku's here. We're going to go through all the fabrics with her. In this first hour, we've just got fabrics. We've got some that come on an already cut length, and we've got some by the half metre. But we can, if you've got any questions, anything you want to know about the fabrics, what you can do with them, whether they're washable, all that sort of thing, message in, because I need to say that they do. I can't stress this enough, and I'm just worried because every time we do an Adaku show, people ring in and go, oh, I missed it. Oh, I missed it. Oh, I missed it. So if you see something you like, my advice, and I'm not adding any undue pressure to you whatsoever, but if you see something you love, you need to come in. If you put it in your basket, you do need to check out straight away because we don't have huge numbers of everything. So and also, some of these bolts of fabrics, when they're sold, when they're gone, Adaku can't get them anymore. We'll tell you as we go along. But I'm not going to open this all out, but it's just so beautiful. Everything about it, the colours, the print, everything. All right, I haven't started yet. Because we've got to go and see Adaku first. But come with me. Hello. It's so lovely to see you. How are you?
Well. I'm very well, thank you. Do I?
How's life? Everything going well?
Yes, very well. Very busy.
Yeah,
yes.
See, I follow you on Instagram and I see you where you are and you do lots of stories. What's your Instagram in case people want to follow you?
Dovetails London.
Dovetails London. It's so worth it because all the gorgeousness. You know, there are some Instagrams you go through and they're like, yours is bright, isn't it? Yours is colourful and gorgeous and bold and lots of stories of what she's up to and everything like that. Right, so what we've got in this hour is we've got some fabrics that are already cut to a certain length.
Yes.
And we've got some fabrics by the half metre.
Correct.
In the second hour, we've got more fabrics by the half metre,
yes.
But we've also got patterns,
yes.
haven't we? Now, it's not the pattern, the one you're wearing.
It is.
Oh, it is that one. Sorry, I thought it was that one there.
They're both the same.
It's the same?
Yeah.
Oh. How fun. Isn't that weird that just doing the fabric looks completely different, isn't it?
Yeah.
So we've got that pattern coming up, and is that the skirt pattern?
That's the skirt pattern, yeah.
So we're going to do a demo. We're going to do a bit of sewing and everything in the second hour. But the first hour, we thought we'd just concentrate on the fabrics and the colours and everything like that. So before we start, what is it? It's cotton, isn't it? The fabric.
It's 100% cotton.
But it's special cotton. It's like not just because when you feel it, it feels gorgeous, doesn't it? So it's waxed. Is it waxed cotton?
Yes, it's African waxed print cotton.
Right, but it doesn't come from Africa, does it?
These don't.
No, but
there are many that do.
Yes, of course. But you get yours from Holland.
From Holland, yes.
What we're saying for the people who've all bought these from us in the past, the quality is exceptional, isn't it? It's really, really good quality.
It's such good quality. It's so good to sew with. The structured nature of the fabric means that, for example, if you're adding pleats, once you've pressed your pleats, even when you've washed and taken it out of the machine, your pleats are still there.
Perfect. That's my next question. So people don't have to worry about it being a waxed cotton.
No.
It's not like...
There isn't wax on it.
No. It's not. It's wax. Explain the waxing bit. Here's the first one. Right, now, what I need to tell you is this first bundle here, they're all in 4.5 metre lengths. And
4.5 metres.
Is that how it comes to you in 4.5 metre lengths? Or is that what you've chosen to cut?
I've chosen because you sell it in metres.
Of course, yes, of course. So traditionally, you'd sell it in a 6 yard piece. Okay. Yeah. It's just exquisite, isn't it? Explain, while this is out on the table, just explain the wax.
So essentially, you start with a sheet of white cotton, and you will use, they do it on huge machines using huge rollers, but essentially, you use hot wax to cover with a pattern a part of the fabric. The rest of the fabric will be dyed so that the parts where the wax has been will resist the dye. Then when it's cooled, you'll remove the wax, and then you keep repeating that process. So
it's like a big batik, really, isn't it? The way it's almost like a batik.
It is almost like a batik.
Right, now, we haven't got loads of these. This is £33.75. You get 4.5 metres. It's yellow flower garden. Right, we'll have to do a lot of, if you hold one end, and then we'll just show it like this. So how many of these have we got, Hannah?
4, I think.
Oh, hang on.
5.
Oh, 3 I've got already. I've only got 3. There you go. So you can see the repeat on there. You will get all of this for your £33.75. So it has got a repeat going on.
It has a repeat, yes. I mean, I always say to people, because I have these in quite a few colourways,
yes,
you don't have to use the entire panel. You know, you can just select a section, because I think panelling works really well.
Oh, yes, definitely.
You don't have to use the entire, unless you want to.
But you could also just cut it randomly as well.
Of course.
Couldn't you? So you're not creating a frock with, you can either cut it so that you've got a panel going down, but if you just cut your pieces random, that will give it a really lovely kind of look, wouldn't it?
Wow factor.
Again, really, really gorgeous. There's only 3 of these left, so please be careful. I mean, incredible colours, though, aren't they? Now, I know a lot of people say, well, will the colours fade as I wash it? No. Oh, straight in there. No. And it's completely machine washable.
Completely machine washable.
No, I'm not going to fold them. I'm going to let Lucy come in and fold those, because otherwise I need to move on. Right. Okay, so that's the yellow flower garden. Now, this looks gorgeous, doesn't it? Yeah, look. Oh, I mean, can we just look at this bit first of all? The detail that's in there, because you think, oh, when you're making a wax fabric, it's just going to be block, solid colours, but there's so much detail going on in there.
It's beautiful.
Isn't there?
Truly beautiful.
Just stunning. Right, where's the end? Let's hold this one up for you. You see, now I love, you know, when we do quilts and everything, oh, there it is. And I say I love a dark background. So the colours completely pop out of it.
Yep.
Oh, now you see, I know we said we wouldn't use it just as panels, but I would definitely use this one and try and work a design around the panels.
Yes. It's beautiful, isn't it?
I mean, in my brain, I'm thinking just fashion, but you could do all sorts of things around the house, beautiful wall hangings and things like that. The background is like a moire on this.
No, that's what you noticed last time as well. Very good eye.
That is just divine, isn't it? So if this one's £33.75, again, you get all of this. You get all of this for your £33.75. I'm just going to come in like that so we can have a good look at it. Oh, single figures for that one. Now, do you know what all these flowers, where do you think the inspiration has come from?
I'm not sure.
She looked at me then going, don't ask me that.
A lot of these, some of them are modern prints, really. So it's just someone's idea. Some of the ones we will come to are traditional designs.
Okay, I love that about it, though. So they've taken a traditional art, but brought it up to date.
Exactly.
I love tradition. I love things like that. But right, I've got a question from. Oh no, it's not on there.
Oh.
Vivian. She says, "Morning to both of you."
Morning.
Oh, she says the fabrics are fantastic. Glad to see you back. Oh, thank you, Vivian.
Thank you, Vivian.
Right, just put that. Oh, another customer's message. Won't these fabrics look amazing as blind panels on the window?
Yes.
Very dramatic.
Very dramatic.
Do you know also I'm seeing, you know how people do fabric at the end of their bed rather than doing a headboard?
Yes.
You'd have like a kind of big panel at the end of the bed. That would be beautiful. But then again, you could make gorgeous, I wouldn't say your sheets to sleep on, but like on top of, you could put them together and quilt it.
Yeah. A lot of people use these as backing.
Oh
yes.
That would be amazing, wouldn't it? Now, I've seen this one before.
Yes, we've seen this one before. This is quite a common print.
Oh, common print.
Popular.
Hang on, where's the end of it?
Oh, yeah, there you are.
I'll give you that bit there.
This is quite a small
Oh, wow, look at that one.
Mm-hmm.
You see, that would look amazing as a quilt backing, wouldn't it?
Yes.
You know what I mean? When you've got your 4.5 meters in here, that is just a lovely, lovely piece. Now, it's teardrops in orange, £33.75. Again, you get the whole of this. This is what you get for your £33.75. Those colours, now, you wouldn't automatically think of putting like a blue with an orange together, but they work so gorgeous.
They do work. No, the colour combinations are pretty faultless from what I can see.
I was going to ask something then. Maybe I'll come back. Oh, I know. Is there a right side and a wrong side to the fabric?
There is. So what you have here on the selvage is just sort of manufacturer's information.
Yes.
So it's written correctly on the right side of the fabric, so you can read it as you normally would read anything, and then on the wrong side of the fabric, it's sort of upside down.
Exactly.
Yeah, because otherwise
there's hardly any difference.
Yes, and that's one of the I think the really amazing things about it, that in some cottons, the wrong side is sort of white,
Yes,
isn't it?
yes.
Because it's only printed on one side.
Exactly.
Whereas this is printed on both.
Yes, it's just incredible. Now, last time you were in, or last time I was on with you, excuse me, some of the fabrics had like
Labels.
a big label.
Oh yes, no labels.
Oh, you've dispensed of all those. Oof, that's good. Because I know people, they were easy to get rid of, but people were panicking about it, weren't they? Oh, so no labels, you don't need to worry about that.
The only ones are the tiny brown ones at the bottom.
Oh, yeah, which are fine, because these were big labels.
Yeah.
Now this.
So it was something like this.
Oh, yes, so you might get a little label on like that, but that's fine. But last time it was a great big,
I know.
like, kind of, so no labels anymore.
No labels,
right?
no.
Let's have a look. This is going to be popular, this one. There you go, there's the end.
Yeah.
Now, you see, I'm thinking this with some cave fabric would be beautiful.
Oh,
wouldn't
yes. I met them in Birmingham.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
At the Festival of Quilts?
Yeah.
Now, the side I'm showing you is the wrong side.
Oh, look.
That's the wrong side of the fabric. So you can see how amazing it is just for the wrong side. That is beautiful. That is like the big chrysanthemums, isn't it? It's just the colour. Now, on your telly, it might be looking a bit pink. It's not pink at all. It is a red, isn't it? It's a proper bright red, that one. Yeah. Oh, that's good. Only because one of my screens here was showing it pink a minute ago. It's just exquisite, isn't it? Now, again, you get all of that, 4.5 meters. How wide is it? What's the width?
47 inches.
47 inches wide by 4.5 meters. You get all of that for your £33.75. Just think it's incredible. And what Hannah's saying is she would use one section as the middle of her quilt, maybe, and then cut all the rest up into different shapes all around. So you keep the colours going on, but the patterns you're going to not lose the patterns, but get different patterns by chopping them up, aren't you? I tell you what else I'm feeling. It's got a lovely weight to it. It's not
very good weight.
You've not done flimsy. It's not flimsy at all. It's lovely weight. What you saying, Hannah? Because I can hardly hear you. Oh, there's only 4 of those left. There's only 4 of those left. Oh, Lucy's falling a bit behind now. Oh, 3 now. There's only 3 left now. Lots of people coming in as we go through. The thing is, if you don't know what's coming up, it might be a bit difficult to decide.
Yes, that's true.
Right, now this is the same pattern.
This is the same, yes.
I'll give that in there.
Yes.
As the blue and the orange one.
Yeah.
Oh, now I'm liking it in this colour.
This is nice.
Now you see, this to me, this to me is like a traditional, almost like the traditional colours that you'd imagine to see it in.
Yes, it's beautiful.
Is there any part of Africa that the patterns come from, or are they just...
Mainly West Africa.
Yeah. They're just gorgeous, aren't they? £33.75. You get 4.5 meters there. It's just lovely, isn't it? And I love the cream on the background there. You see, I can see that it's doing so many different things.
Sure.
I am seeing a bedroom on that for some reason. Now, I know you've been in before, but a lot of people, we get new buyers every single day. How did you get into this? What's your history then?
So I'm a barrister.
I've forgotten that bit. So you're a barrister?
I was a barrister. I am a barrister.
You are a barrister, full stop.
I practiced full-time for about 15 years. And then...
You're looking good, girl.
Thank you. And then it was when on maternity leave, I thought about something else that might be just sort of more family friendly. So I started evening classes in textiles.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I did that for about a year.
Is this all in London?
All in London, yeah. Various courses, tailoring, African fashion, clothes making, decorative techniques, pattern cutting.
Oh, wow. Where did you do that?
Adult Learning Lewisham.
Oh, wow.
Absolutely loved it. I mean, I was just
That's
hooked.
really inspiring, because you kind of think, like, I went to Wimbledon School of Art, London College Fashion. People think, oh, you have to go to those, but it's actually brilliant. It's like your local college, really. And the fact that you've got so much
from it,
it's amazing.
Yes. And so I just started sort of making little things, bags and jewellery, and people would say, oh, wow, you made that. And I sold some at sort of various places, various sort of craft shows. And then I think I was at a show when someone said, oh, I love that bag, but could I please have it in a different fabric? Can I make it myself in a different fabric? And I thought, well, I don't have any fabric. And then that was a light bulb moment.
Oh, wow.
And that was really the beginning of it. Yeah.
So has it now taken over barristering?
Pretty much. Yeah, pretty much. I'm still working part-time.
Yeah.
I've got a few things that will probably run over into next year, but then maybe by then, because it's quite a lot of work. I mean, if you do Ali Pali and the NEC,
exactly.
They're pretty big shows.
But you must love it.
I do.
Yeah.
I do. It's a lot of fun.
No, it's hard work, but then you're used to that, I suppose, aren't you?
Yes,
Because
yes,
being a barrister, I don't think
it's also hard work. So.
But how brilliant that you found something that you love doing so much, and I think that shows then in the passion. It's not like, oh, I've got a job selling fabric.
No,
it's something that you've had your light bulb moment. You've thought, do you know what? I want to do this, and the fact that you've gone to all the classes. And everything like that. So, what have you got? More, you don't have to give anything away, but is your mind always thinking, oh, I could do this, or I could do that?
Yes, there's a few little things coming up.
I can't imagine they're going to be that little.
No, not little. But
so you do most of the shows then? So if people go to the shows, you're at most of the shows?
Yes, I'm at Harrogate next.
Okay. Oh, you're going to Harrogate, aren't you, Hannah? Hannah's doing Harrogate.
Lovely.
She'll come and say hello.
Oh, fantastic. I saw Hayley at the Handmade Festival.
Oh, yeah. Kirsty's Handmade Festival, yeah. Now this
is that. And I'm off screen now. But
no, wheel it in.
It's just to
just bring it around.
Just to sort of say that, of course, you know, it can be off centre.
Okay, hang on. I'll tell you what we'll do.
Oh yeah.
New desks. Oh. There we go.
Just to say that. It's okay. I think it's okay for the design to be slightly off-centre.
Oh no, totally.
Rather than,
yes.
You can just go, yeah.
Oh no, I'd work the fabric to its best advantage.
Yes.
I mean? It's beautiful. The background colour of this is gorgeous. Let me just lift the table back up. We are going to do that. Oh no, we're not making the skirt, are we? In the next hour, we're just talking about the skirts in the next hour. Yeah. So now so you've done your own patterns.
Yeah. So I have a pattern for the skirt, the Althea pattern, and then Priscilla is the top.
Priscilla. Are they friends? But it's kind of like so that's fantastic that you've also created patterns that you know would work
with
those fabrics.
Exactly.
So often you could buy a pattern to make, and then it's not going to work with your fabric. Whereas you're going to have had the fabric in mind when you did the pattern.
Exactly. Now, many people had asked me for quite a while, have you got any patterns? What patterns would work?
People have been telling you this for ages. You just hadn't picked up on it. You're too busy being embarrassed.
So I just thought, let me start designing some patterns. So, and there's more coming.
Fine. And so then, how long ago was all this? When was the maternity leave then? How long have you been doing this?
Oh, this is a couple of years.
I was just thinking, so you've also not only got a thriving business, a very busy career, and a young child as well.
I've got 3.
Oh.
Stop.
Oh my.
Let's just get back to the fabric.
Okay, then let's move on to this fabric then. Get the end. We'll just say there's a lot going on.
There's a lot going on. But it's
still
all
in London,
good.
You're still in South London.
Yes.
Oh, you see that? Oh, now there again, you've got that gorgeous big panel there. You see, what you could also do is if you didn't want to use the whole fabric, if you bought this for your $33.75, 5 friends or 6 friends could all have a panel, couldn't they, or something from there if they wanted to.
Bags.
Oh, yeah, exactly. Beautiful. And also, like you say, if you make a bag, if you cut a section just out of the middle, you're not going to get a complete flower in it, but you're going to have that beautiful movement and the wonderful colour going on in there, aren't you? Beautiful. They're really lovely because that teal in the background of that one is just stunning, isn't it? Again, at £33.75, you get your 4.5 metres. So you still work in yards then, do you, on your fabric normally?
Wow, this is how they come.
Oh, I see.
This is how they are sold. It's not me, no.
Fine. So, but then they've also do it. But we're doing other fabrics by the half metre, aren't we, later? Yep. That is gorgeous, isn't it? Right, let's have a look. Have a look at this on the overhead upstairs. Oh, look. That's like a lotus. That's like a lotus flower. That one there, isn't it? Oh, do you know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking a Sunday morning kimono, like a dressing gown you put on.
It's gorgeous.
When you've got guests, when Hannah has guests out, and she comes sweeping down the stairs on a Sunday morning in her house to make them all breakfast.
But these can all be dressed up. Christmas season, Christmas parties.
Oh, yes. But you see, I think as well, if you take a very simple dress pattern and make that a fabric like that, nobody else is going to have it.
Knockout.
And I also think a lot of people would normally go, oh, it's too bright, it's too big, it's too colourful for me. But I think everyone should have a go at it, don't they? Because I think when you wear something made out of any of these fabrics, I think it boosts your confidence a little bit. You get your nice pair of shoes, and I just think something like this is a real uplift, isn't it?
Yes.
That's if you can do fashion, of course. But then again, with your quilting or your homemaking, your home furnishing or bags and things like that, just incredible. And like I say, because these pieces come in a big piece like this, you might not want that much, but share it amongst your friends and everything for all different projects. That is lovely, isn't it? What's this one called? Plum Flower Garden. They're just exquisite, aren't they? And also I love the fact that you're seeing colours that you wouldn't necessarily see together.
Yeah, but they work.
Oh no, they totally
I know.
Work, totally work. But you wouldn't sit with a palette and go, I'll do plum and pink and ochre and gold and things.
It's gorgeous.
And yet it just works so beautifully. So how do you decide which fabrics to buy, or where do you go on a big shopping spree?
I do. It's difficult. It can be difficult. I just try and imagine what could be done with it, and then as long as I can see that there is something that could be done with it, then I get it.
But also, do you end up buying? You see, I'd be rubbish as a buyer because I'd only buy the ones I liked. I wouldn't think about other people.
I've started to do that less.
Right, so you
and
did
just
the same
to sort
thing.
of, I think when you're starting out, you may play it safe, but I'm just starting to branch out. Even if I don't like it, let me just take a couple and try.
Not that you
and
don't
see.
like it, it's just not your favourite. I bought ones I don't like.
I don't mean that.
No, but you're right, because as a buyer, it's very difficult to do it, because in any field of life, you're only going to buy naturally the ones that you like. And you've got to forget that something you might love, I might hate, or vice versa.
Yeah. No,
I've got a message for you. I've got one from Deb, first of all. Is this fabric the same as the Sui fabric?
Shui.
Oh, Shui. Sorry, not Sui. I have been gifted some from South Africa and will need to buy more to add to it from Deb's.
No, it's not. I don't believe it is. Shui. So Shui is traditional South African fabric.
Right.
I don't believe it's waxed cotton.
Right.
I'm not entirely certain, but I believe.
Deb, do you know more about it?
Yeah,
do you know more about it? Let us know more, and we'll try and find out for you. Because I did a film in South Africa, and I've got cupboards of fabric that I bought there, and I've never done anything with it. And I've got one that's blue, but it's more like a cotton that's been painted on.
Yes, that sounds like Shui.
Oh, okay,
that does sound like it.
Yeah.
And I think it's closer to traditional batik than this.
So the background is like a batik, and then it's almost like they've taken a gold paint and painted or squares on it and things like that. I'll bring some in. I'll keep promising to take pictures of it and bring it in. But when I first moved into my first flat in Twickenham, the bedroom needed doing, and I thought and I just had this fabric covering, it was the size of one wall in the whole bedroom, and I must have had it up for about 4 years, and when I took it down it was so filthy.
Oh, no.
But I loved it because it was just this sea of blue and gold and everything. It was lovely, but it definitely had, it felt like you could, like, this is obviously printed, this felt like you could almost peel it off, sort of thing. Pamela says, I bought several African fabrics. Oh, when you were last on.
Oh, lovely.
Colour and quality is wonderful, she says.
Aww.
I've made a bag which was very much admired when gifted. Problem is, I can't bear, and then it stops. I bet she can't bear giving it. I wouldn't want to give it away. That's the problem. I just, you see, sometimes I would buy fabric and just keep it as fabric. There's no way I was going to do anything with it.
A lot of people do.
Right. Now this one looks quite dramatic.
Yeah.
Right, here we go. Oh no, hang on. There's the end. There you go.
Oops.
Oh, I know this one. It's the chandelier. Oh, no, have I got it upside down?
No, I don't think so.
Okay. Chandeliers. You see, now this, if you kept as it was, is very dramatic.
Yes.
But this is one of those fabrics that if you started to cut it up and things like that, you could do all sorts of things with it.
You could really go to town. This is gorgeous.
I just swift it around the other way.
Yeah.
Do that way.
Let's see.
There you go.
Oh,
you see, I love that.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
What's this one called then? Candles and fireworks. Oh yeah, brilliant. I love that. You see, I would, on a quilt, I would maybe use these as big sections within a quilt and then cut all of this up to have this as to make it into the big squares and everything.
Ooh.
I just think it's so beautiful. It's lovely. So, because it's like, when you wash it, I imagine this is just like a nice quilting weight cotton, isn't
Exactly.
it? It's not,
it's a medium weight cotton. You know, I can see it may be hard to believe that the colours don't fade, but they really don't.
No. What we should do, we should test it really, just put it in the washing machine over and over and over again. But if you say it won't, then, you know, you've obviously been buying it for a few years now, so you know these things.
Yeah.
Oh, you see this, I know if I was sitting at home now, every time another one came out, I'd be like, oh, that's my favourite, oh, that's my favourite. Oh no, I haven't got this one. This is just stunning. Beautiful, isn't it? It's gorgeous. Right. Oh, now, I don't know if you can see this close to.
Kind of marbled.
The fact, you know, like moire taffeta. Do you know moire taffeta? Which it's called watermarking or moire. This has just got a slight undulation in the background. It's not just blue, is it? It's got a kind of move. Can you see that at home? I don't know if you can see it so much at home. It's just gorgeous. Anyway, right, okay, I'll give you that end.
We have a question, I think.
Oh, look at you.
Sorry.
Deb, I love the fabric. Can you describe how thick it is? Oh, that's what we're just doing.
Yes.
Is it thin enough for quilting? Love, Deb from Cornwall.
Yes, it is. It is, I describe it as a medium weight cotton.
Right, okay.
So if that helps.
Yes, I think if you buy Liberty or not the Tana Lawn, if you buy the quilting weight cotton or any of our cottons that we sell as quilting weight, the only reason I think this feels a bit stiffer at the moment is because of the dressing.
Yeah.
But if you were to wash it, this would feel like our good quality, like Liberty prints and Sanderson prints and the William Morris prints, all those sort of things. It's all that, and I think that'd be amazing if you mix this with traditional other, like almost like the fabrics behind you. You can mix and match it with all sorts of, kind of not necessarily African fabrics. You could mix and match it, couldn't you?
It's beautiful.
That one's quite dramatic, isn't it? Again, you can see how it is in panels on the fabric, but you don't need to leave it in the panels at all. Blue flower garden. There's lots of flower gardens.
Yeah, there's quite a few.
Oh, Dorothy's messaging. I'll come and have a look at Dorothy's message. What we're going to do, Dorothy, in a minute, we'll have done all the 4.5 metre lengths. I'll just go through them quickly and I'll tell you where we are stock-wise with what we've got. Oh, no, I haven't got a message from Dorothy yet.
We've done
she says, hi both, I love these fabrics.
Aww.
When are you at Harrogate?
It's the end of November to very early December. So that weekend, that Thursday to Sunday that straddles the end of November to the beginning of December.
That's when you're going, is it, Hannah? Yeah.
We've done this one, haven't we?
Have we?
We haven't done the black.
Have we? Have you muddled the pile?
No. We have. Oh, maybe there were two.
Is that the same as that
one?
Okay. Okay. Has that one sold out yet? Right. We'll leave it with that one for now, and then that one's sold out. Maybe bring this one because they're under a different SKU. It's exactly the same, is it?
Yes.
Oh, there's only one. There's only one. So if you want this one.
Okay.
Oh, hang on. We're just sorting something out. Okay, we won't play it. We'll just put it to the side for now. Yeah. Right. Okay. I'm blaming Lucy. Oh, now this is something completely different, isn't it, this one? Let's have a look at this one from upstairs. You see, I'm seeing butterflies. Oh, water creatures.
Yes, I saw plankton.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Were you drunk that day?
No, I wasn't. Look. Because you've got
No, you see, I can see it. To me, that's a butterfly.
Yes,
see.
but what about these extra...
There, it's flappy bits. In Stratford-upon-Avon, where I live, we have a butterfly farm where you can walk amongst all the tropical butterflies and everything like that. Not that I've seen one with those, but it's very unusual, isn't it?
Is.
I'm seeing octopus.
Oh.
Isn't it funny how different people can see different fabrics and see different things? But I love the colour. I love traditional blue, green and white all together.
Yeah,
I think
gorgeous.
it looks lovely. So let's just open that one and see what happens with that one. See, now this one, you could really chop this one about, couldn't you? Oh, but you know what? I'm seeing a wrap dress in it as well. You know, like a very high-end designer kind of fitted wrap dress in that as well.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes, this is actually an old one, isn't it?
don't be saying that. This is one we've had. What you're saying is you haven't brought this one fresh.
No.
This is the label I was talking about earlier. Right. I need to explain something to you then. If you receive this piece, because somebody will get this one, what do they do about this? Because it's on the right side, isn't it, of
it's
the
on
fabric?
the right side, which is very annoying. So first thing is cut around it if you can, because whenever we're cutting fabric, there's always loads that ends up on the cutting floor.
Yes, of course.
So let's try and get this bit to be the bit on the cutting floor.
Okay.
Failing that, you take your iron, place the labels iron board side down. And you're using your iron from the other side, use the heat from the iron and the steam to soften the glue. They use quite strong glue, but if you just take your time and let the steam do its work.
From the side that the label's not on.
Correct.
And then keep going back,
and
feeling
just checking,
it.
and then it will come away.
Perfect. Not everyone. If you get one of those new ones, you won't get that. But if somebody will get this one, and if you'll thinking, oh, they said there weren't any labels, but that one is the only one with a label on it. But this is the way they used to come, isn't it, from your manufacturer?
This is how they still come.
Have you taken them all off?
I've taken them off, Because nobody wants that.
Let's have a look at your photograph before we go on to the last fabric. Morning all.
Oh, wow.
This is a yoga bag. Oh, Hannah needs one of those. Are made using the African fabric. Lovely to work with. Thanks, Therese. Oh, that's
thanks,
lovely.
Therese.
We haven't got that pattern, have we?
I think we do. That fabric, we should do.
Oh, it could be one. It could be
because
one later.
More,
because there's more next hour, aren't there? That's beautiful, Therese. Thank you. Right, this is the last one that comes in a 4.5 metre piece. So when we've done this one, we'll go through them and I'll tell you which ones and how many we've got left of each one. Because then you can start checking out. Oh, I think I'm loving this one. Oh, I love this one. Now, you see, this is when I first moved to London, I had a flat in Hackney.
Yep.
And the family opposite me, now, I don't know about different cultures like that, but it was a Nigerian family, right? And every Sunday, they would be wearing the ladies.
Yeah.
Wearing the most exquisite dresses. And this reminds me of and then they'd have their gele on the top and everything. Because I've also got a friend who's Nigerian who's a wedding dress designer. Oh. And I met him when I did a show for Discovery, and it was live weddings. It was a Nigerian wedding. And the bride, it was the most fantastic experience, but the bride had about 6 outfits. She had a traditional wedding dress, then she came out with one of these, and she came out in a pink one, then she came out in a blue one. But this fabric reminds me of a Nigerian.
This is a traditional, going back to sort of the 70s.
Right.
It's called gramophone. This design, you'll see this on a few African prints.
Yeah.
It's called gramophone because it's a during times when certain things come in and are a fashion, are a thing.
Yes.
There are prints made as a kind of ode to that time.
Oh, okay.
So this just shows, the very outer circumference of a gramophone.
Yeah.
So that's that design.
Oh.
That lovely.
I think it's beautiful. I love the fact the background is all this little kind of squiggle, and then you've got the little gramophones in there as well. It's beautiful, isn't it? That's called Sundial on Blue. 4.5 metres. For your £33.75. Right, I'll just fold that one up nicely so Lucy hasn't got to work. Have I got them all back now, Lucy?
There you go.
Right. Right, now that is all of the large bundles. Well, actually, let Lucy do those two, and I'll come over to the table with these. Thank you. You do that one, Lucy, for me, and then we can just do these. Right. Right, so this one here, the yellow one. There are 2 of those left. Are any in baskets? Oh, okay, right, now. There are 2 available. 10 people have got that in their basket. So 8 of you are not going to get it. I do apologise if you've got that in your basket. 2 available, 10 of you want it, right? Next one, the black one. Okay. People checking out as we're going along now. There we go. Hang on. And how many are left? Oh, there's 1 left. 20 people got it in their basket. So I'm being glib, and I don't mean to be, because so many people are going to miss out. But that's why I'm doing this, just so you know. Right then. There's only 3 of these left. Teardrops in orange. Yep, 3 left. 3 left of those. Okay. Then we've got this fantastic. Oh, that one's sold out. I even have to look at that one. That one's sold out. Then we've got the teardrops in the traditional, what I call the traditional colourway. Okay, there's 4 left. Yeah, that's fine. The computer's going very slowly. There are 4 left. I can't tell you how many in baskets at the moment on that one. I have to wait for the basket information to come up. So I'll just tell you how many are left, but I can't tell you how many are in baskets. Okay, then we move on to the teal one. 1 of those left. Graphics will come in now. Oh, this computer's being very slow. I do apologise. Oh, we're all right time-wise. We're fine. There's just 1 of those left now. Turquoise, it's called, not teal. Okay. Then we've got the dark red one. Beautiful. Oh, right, there's 5 of these left, but then I don't know how many are in baskets. I'll just open up like this on the upstairs while the computer sorts itself out. There you go. It's the one with the lotus flower on.
That's beautiful.
This is the plum one. I just think it's, because it's all done with like lots of little dots, isn't it? The shading and everything. It's just stunning. Okay. Next one was chandeliers, no, candles and fireworks. 4 of these left, but I again can't tell you baskets. It must be lovely to think that all these things that you go out and buy that people are clamouring to, you know what I mean? They're popular, people love them.
Yes.
That must be a nice feeling.
It is
as well.
nice, it is nice. And when I'm at shows, some people, are, you know, everyone's just so lovely. Some people will just come by and say, I've just come to stroke.
Well, that's it. Lots of people just want to touch fabric, don't they? Oh, got a message from Wendy. In Essex, she says, good morning, John. And Adaku.
Morning.
Enjoying the show.
Oh, thank you, Wendy.
Oh, she saw these fabrics at Ali Pali.
Yes, I was just at Ali Pali not long ago.
She says they're absolutely amazing. Oh, she says she's so glad she's not the only person who just buys fabrics and then puts it in the cupboard and looks at it. Yeah, exactly. I've got so much. My friend Dulcie has a whole room. A whole room of just fabrics that she's bought.
Gosh,
oh, that's sold out. That one's sold out. And then Sea Creatures.
Last one of this, I'm sure. Yeah, I haven't got any more of that.
Oh, got no more of this one. No more of this one. And there's 1 of those left. 1 of those left. And then the last one, which was this one.
Again, I don't have any more.
We can't get
that.
this one again.
No, don't think so, no.
Okay.
Occasionally they come back, but usually
but we can't guarantee getting this one. Sure.
No.
And the work in there, if you think about when they've done the waxing, the work to get all of those, because each of those colours has been done individually, hasn't it?
No, it's beautiful.
And there are 2 of these left, that's it, and we can't get any more of these. Beautiful. Right, now, that is all the bolts of 4.5 metres done. The fabrics we're going to see now are all available by the 1/2 metre. Oh,
correct.
Actually.
Similar, yeah.
Very similar,
So I've got this is in several colorways.
Right, okay. Right, so let's start, right? So now these are by the half meter. So when you come in to buy these, 1 unit is half a meter. So if you want to buy 6 meters of these, you can do it. Or if you want to buy 1.5 meters, you can do it. Or if you just want half a meter for your stash, then you can do. But so here we go. This is the first one. Can we do these like this, Paul? Is that all right? So this is symbols of strength.
Yes. So this
nice.
is a traditional
motif,
a traditional Adinkra motif.
Adinkra.
Yeah, Adinkra. So the Adinkra were people who lived in what is now Ghana and the Ivory Coast, kind of back in the Middle Ages.
Yeah.
And they would decorate their environment with all different types of symbols and motifs. But this is the ram. So it's a sort of a ram.
Oh, yeah, I can see that.
And it means strength.
Oh, wow.
I think strength and unity.
Yes.
So, yeah, this is a very old motif.
But they've taken an old motif and then put modern colours with it.
Yep.
Lovely, isn't it? Gorgeous. And I also think that using a fabric like an African fabric in a non-African sort of way also works.
Very much so.
So use a modern or style, or like your patterns, very simple top and everything. Be really, really lovely. I mean, imagine a dress made out of that would just look stunning, wouldn't it?
Yes.
Okay, I've got a picture from Sue in Dorset. Good morning to you both. Just thought I'd show you the dress I made from your fabric. It's lovely to work with and so vibrant. Love from Sue in Weymouth in Dorset. Oh, it's lovely.
It's gorgeous.
Have we got that fabric later?
We do. I'm pretty sure we do.
In the next hour?
Yeah.
In the next hour.
Over there.
That is lovely. You see, again, that's what I mean about using, because people look at this and go, oh, you can only make an African dress out of it.
No, not
but
at all.
But actually it works so well using it for different things,
and,
doesn't it?
you know, I think you can cut it on the crosswise grain or the straight grain.
Of course,
so, you know, follow the design. I know that we're taught, you know, cut on the straight grain, but follow the design and, you know, let that dictate how you cut rather than the grain line.
But I also think if you look at this, right, you've got your khaki in the background, you've got little tiny spots of ochre in there, which have also been done. Then you've got your darker colour. Yeah. Then in here you've got your green, your navy, your white, your pink. I don't think people appreciate how much has actually gone into
it,
to making. And it's £5 for half a metre. £5 for half a metre. Beautiful, isn't it? Oh, this is nice. This feels like it's got almost like 3D effect going on, doesn't it, that one? It says Jules Holland on the bottom there.
Julius.
And now that is love. You see, again, now you wouldn't necessarily, if you were sitting with a colour palette, you wouldn't necessarily think chocolate brown, green, pink, white. You know what I mean? It's kind of like that is beautiful.
This is the wrong side. I mean, is it? No, it's not. No. Sorry, my fault. It was. It was.
You see, that's what's so brilliant about it. I mean, the reason you need to know, you can use either side, but the reason, if you're making a dress, you want them all the right sides to be the same side, basically.
Yes.
But you could use either side of that. But do you see what I mean? There's no, actually there's a slightly difference in the colour, isn't there, of that?
There's a slight fade.
In fact, I'm liking the wrong side. I think that's why you said.
Maybe.
It's right. I'm quite liking, because that's more of a strawberry or raspberry pink in that one than the other way. But when you get it home, you can see. It's £5 for half a metre. Lovely, isn't it? Really gorgeous. This is Hannah's favourite. And what's that? That's just called Hexes.
Hexes on crimson.
Yeah. Oh, crimson, yes.
Sorry.
Right, now we've got... oh, no, still not your colourway.
No, not yet.
You see, I love this colourway.
That's nice, isn't it?
Symbols of strength again. You see, that green is gorgeous. This green is going to suit all sorts of skin tones, isn't it? That's going to be beautiful. So now, there will come a day, I suppose, when you'll be able to go to the manufacturers and say, I'd like this fabric, but I'd like it in a yellow and a blue or something like that.
And maybe even get my brand name on the selvage.
Oh, maybe. But no. But as you build, as you become more and more respect, because the thing is, when you start off with a company, you don't want to go in full because nobody knows who you are, and now you're building. Because obviously, all the ladies have seen you at the shows and they've seen you on here and everything, and they're loving your fabrics and realizing how brilliant it is to work with. That the more people are going to think, oh, I'd like that bit in blue, and you can then go to the manufacturers and start saying, yeah, I want that, because you'll see what trends people are liking, won't you? There might be some fabrics you've got at home that nobody wants. You know what I mean? I think, well, I won't buy that one in brown again because it won't work or whatever. But that is beautiful, isn't it? Oh, Elizabeth, I absolutely love the description from the culture being described about these beautiful fabrics. They're stunning. Thank you, Adaku. And John, it's nothing to do with me.
Thank you, Elizabeth.
But yeah, you see, I love history of any kind of fabrics textiles, and traditions and textiles and where they've come from and things like that.
Me too.
Right.
Me too.
Oh, and I've seen this one. Yeah, this is in the skirt range there.
Yep, it's in the skirt.
This one called Snakes and Ladders. Oh, symbols of harmony.
Yes, this is a traditional Adinkra symbol again, which means harmony. Yep.
So is that your history? Are you?
No. My family are from Nigeria.
Oh, okay.
But it's the same neck of the woods.
Oh, yeah, it's Africa. No, because it's a bit difficult because I don't want to offend. Some people would be offended. Oh, do you come from that? No, actually, I'm from Nigeria.
No.
I just think that is lovely. I love the colourways they've used in that because it's just
gorgeous.
But again,
but this colourway, we had that in teardrops, didn't we? The orange and the blue.
Now, how funny! It looks completely different. I know we had the colourway in the. I like it in this better than the teardrop. But if you were to cut that up, it's going to. So in the skirt, we've just got it solid.
Yeah.
The fabric is there, symbols of harmony. But if you were to cut it up, even if you were to do a panelled, like a Godade skirt or something like that, and the way it all folds over would be even just gathered. Do you know what I mean? If you then gather that up,
gosh, look at that.
It gives you a completely different. Do you know what I mean? The way it works.
Look at that.
Beautiful. You see, that's nice.
That is really
some
nice.
people might be frightened of it.
Don't
solid
be.
like that.
I see what you mean.
You know, you shouldn't be frightened of it. And I understand people. Some people don't like bright colours and they like to feel safer. But I think every now and then just give it a go, because I used to be one of the people who didn't like colour. Really? I would be beige and
white and black.
And it was only through meeting a friend of mine called Tom, who was I did lots of shows with him in the theatre and everything, and he was totally flamboyant, way too far the other way. And he'd say, "Why don't you try this on? Check this." And then eventually you think, "Oh, I feel good in colour and things like that." I just think colour
makes you happy.
Well, it's just something to enhance your mood, isn't it? I think
definitely. Oh, definitely.
Oh, now.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, hang on. Audrey's messaged in on the email. Apologies if you already covered this. Right, okay. What happens when you wash or launder the African fabrics? Can you wash them?
Yes.
And how do you do it?
So I would, I'd wash it just initially on its own.
Before you make the frock out of it?
Yes. So before you start cutting and sewing the fabric, wash it, put it in the machine at sort of 30 degrees or 40 degrees. You can do a short spin or your kind of hand wash setting if you have one of those, and that's it.
But if you're going to make a skirt out of it, you're going to be throwing in the washing machine, you might as well do it at your 40 degrees normal spin to begin with, and then it's done, isn't it? It's cotton, it's not going, as long as you don't do the 60 or anything like that, it's not, there might be a tiny amount of shrinkage in it, but that's why you're washing it beforehand.
That's why you wash it beforehand.
I don't think that the colour's not going to fade, isn't it? Does it run? If you were to put this in with a white blouse, is the white blouse going to come out yellow?
I mean, I haven't done it myself, so I never know which way it goes, but it is colour fast. It is colour fast, so it doesn't run.
I would still wash it, because when we do batiks, like traditional batiks, we always say, wash it first, because they can't
always
guarantee.
Wash it first.
But in fashion, we automatically wash fabrics before we start anyway.
Well, you're meant to wash before you...
Well, first of all, not only you get away any shrinkage that you might have. Also, you don't know where they've been. You know what I mean? They've been in a warehouse, they've been on a ship, they've been on an aeroplane, they've been in somebody's back. You know what I mean? So it's quite good just to clean them anyway. Lovebirds.
Lovebird. That's what I saw. I saw sort of, you see lovebirds sitting kind of back to back.
Oh, yes. I see it now. It's lovely, isn't it? Anyway, lovebirds on orange. It's a very soft orange, isn't it, really, as well? That's lovely. Oh, very popular. This one, very, very popular. This one, Hannah's saying. I mean, they're all popular, but this one's got more of a rush on it than the others.
Okay. But
Gorgeous.
no, they don't.
Made us that one yet.
They don't run.
They don't run.
They don't run.
No, they don't run.
They don't run.
Oh, now you see. I keep looking. Oh, we have got yours coming up in a minute. You see, I like this one. I like the dark green and pink, but I'm thinking I like this one best.
This is nice.
Those colours are lovely, aren't they? I love the fact it's called Symbols of Strength as well. There's something about
you like
it.
that?
Yeah. I like all this scrolling as well around the outside. Because it almost looks like, I know this is traditional, but then that looks like kind of vintage.
Yeah.
Let's just see what this would look like. You see, again, I think...
No, I like that. I love that idea.
You see, when you pleat it or gather it or something like that, you still have your pattern, but it's just kind of not...
broken up.
You know.
Yeah, no, I really like
It is
that.
beautiful. Yeah, if you do a gathered skirt now, then I'm taking half the money. Right, now I've got two left.
Yep.
Oh, right, okay. This is the one you're...
This is the one
you're wearing, yeah. What made you choose this one? You had the choice of all of the different colourways. Why did you choose this one?
I wanted some brown. I was feeling brown because I think autumn and just sort of... is it what?
No.
Sorry.
It looks, when you look at it from a different angle,
yes,
it looks like it ombres. It does. There's a darker stripe of the background. You see what I mean? Like you've got the yellow is your dominant colour here.
Why haven't I noticed this?
Well, yeah, because it's there.
True. You're absolutely right.
How funny.
That's really lovely.
Oh, yeah, because
you can really see it on the screen.
Hannah saw it first, and
Did
I just
she?
thought, Hannah's a bit crazy, so I take everything with a pinch of salt and everything. And then I stood here thinking, oh, actually, it's just the way I'm... Because, you know, sometimes you look at velvet, and it changes colour if you look at it, but it's definitely got a stripe down the middle, hasn't it?
It does. And this is the width.
Yeah.
So the length will be across.
So if you,
just so people know.
Yeah, so if you did a dress, you could do it with the darker bit. Like you, well,
in the middle.
You've done it by accident.
Yeah, I often do things like that.
Yeah, but sometimes that's finding the best ways by accident. Yeah.
Oh, wow, yeah. Gosh.
Beautiful.
And the other...
Now, the top, that's the top there, £17.99 the pattern. That's coming up in Adaku's next hour. Right, I think this Lovebirds is going to be so popular. Love it. I know, the colour's beautiful. Isn't it? Look. Yeah. You can use this for quilting and everything like that.
Yeah,
it's not, we're talking fashion. Blinds, cushions, quilts, patchwork, anything. Anything that you would use a really good quality cotton for, you can use these for.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And all of these ones that we have shown by the half metre, I can't get any more.
Oh, all of them?
All of the ones.
Oh, now you tell me. I'll do a recap in a minute. How wide is it? Is this 40?
They're all 47.
47. They're all 47, right. So let's just go. How many minutes have I got? Oh, I've got 3 minutes. That's all right then. Okay, right. I'm just going to say that all these that we've shown here, Adaku can't get them again. So if you want the strengths, you want the hexes, you want